Hi, everyone. Thanks so much and welcome back. I hope wherever you are watching this, you feel solid, you feel good, you feel whole, grounded, enjoying your life. Always beautiful to connect with you. So, today's topic is how many chances? How many chances should you give, especially if a person has hurt you or disappointed you? Protecting the goodie package of you, protecting yourself. When I was growing up, I was blessed to have two very loving grandparents. And I remember going to my grandma's house, and she would just open up her arms and greet me and say, "Come here, how's my little goodie package?" And I was just a little girl, and I remember looking at her and saying, "Grandma, I'm not a package." And just smiling, she said, "Yes, you are. You are a package because there's so many lovely things inside of you, as grandmothers do." And the wisdom of what she was doing and what my grandfather was doing, it would not really hit me until my later years, because I can't tell you how many times I've gone back to those moments of myself as a goodie package. And you are also a goodie package. Look, we all have things we're working on, but let's lead with our strengths. Let's lead with our strengths. And when someone has hurt us or disappointed us, and they come back and they're asking for forgiveness, and they knock on our door, we can feel, it can bring up a lot of feelings. It's like, am I going to be disappointed again? Are you going to hurt me? What is this really about? And I have to tell you, I want to share with you today from a practical perspective, but I also want to share with you from a clinical perspective. I feel that because of our evolution, I mean, how this world is just set up, there will necessarily there will necessarily be there will be mistakes, there will be errors. People are dealing with certain influences in their life. Thinking may not always be clear. I could go on and on. So this whole piece of forgiveness and second chances is really critical to having a fruitful, robust, and productive life, because at one point or another, I mean, no matter how perfect or imperfect you are, you're going to need someone's grace along the way. And my feeling on this is the good book, the directive is fairly clear. When someone comes to us honestly, earnestly from the heart, and they're sorry and repentant, and they're asking for that forgiveness, that it is grace. It is grace to extend that. But I think where we can fall into some problems is understanding, and this is the curveball I'm kind of throwing everyone today, and I hope you can just roll with me and catch this curveball. All second chances are not created equal. They're just not. And I don't think it would be wise if they were created equal. There's kind of this second chance of a blank slate. That's one kind of second chance. I don't always feel that that is appropriate. I'm a firm believer in honoring history with your eyes wide open. That said, there can be hurt and wounding in a relationship, but it's also a badge of honor within that relationship that you've been able to dig in and work through it. It can really build deeper layers of trust. So I'm not talking about blank slate second chances. I was sitting with a young lady, and she was just really devastated. She was like, "Sheila, I have love for this person. We've gone through so much together. I have been there monetarily, given this individual money, my heart, my time. I feel like I've been screwed over just so many times, and this individual was back knocking on my door, asking for a second chance, saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do the third." I'm inclined to do it because of the history we share, and I do have the love, but I just don't want to have this happen again. I said, "Why does it have to happen again? Why do you feel like you have to lay out the whole goodie package? Why can't you extend a second chance that looks dramatically different? How about a second chance to allow me to sit back and see if you can actually check off all these boxes, live independently, do what you say you're going to do. That's a very different kind of second chance. It's not about an all or nothing. And we have to get out of that thinking, because you're taking choices and options off the table. There's all different kind of ways to be in a relationship. There's all different kinds of ways to have a friendship. There's vast array of ways, and we kind of jump over that if you're looking at it as like an all or nothing. So a second chance can look any way that you want to craft it. Sitting with another gentleman in a relationship for a long-standing relationship for many, many years, and his counterpart stepped out on him. He's like, I'm completely devastated. I would like to give a second chance, but I don't know if I can deal with something like this again. Well, again, who says you have to, and who says you have to jump in? Why can't you put your pinky toe, the little toe in, instead of the whole foot? Perhaps the second chance there is, maybe I'm most comfortable with us really kind of revamping the whole thing. Maybe the second chance I'm going to give, let's hit the reset button. Let's date again. Let's just kind of take this walk again and see where it leads us. I can't give you any promises. See, we kind of back up from the second chances because we're biting off more than we can chew, in the moment. And then I have people ask me, well, Sheila, what if I do the second chance or another chance and there's some more shenanigans? What do I do at that point? Do I give a second chance after that, a third chance, a fourth chance? Well, maybe the next chance is we get to be Facebook friends. I'm going to see how you do with an online Facebook, my presence on Facebook, and see how we do. Or maybe the second chance is, why don't we get together once or twice a year for dinner, see how you do with that. So you see what I'm saying? You can graduate the experience. You can graduate the experience. Going back to the goodie package, if I have, you know what, if I have a goodie package, what's going to be in my goodie package? I want some fruits in there. I like a little chocolate, some other little trinkets. Okay, but if I say, look, here's all the goodies, I put them out on the table, and you just run through the goodies. You don't replace any of them. You don't say thank you. Okay. And you live a little bit more and realize, oh my God, I was really ridiculous with a table of your goodies. I was so rude. I've seen the light. Okay. I'm not going to lay that bag of goodies out again. I probably give you, you want a Hershey's Kiss to try that. See how you do with that one. You know what I mean? A little banana, something of that nature. So again, we have choices. We have choices, and if we step away from this all or nothing mentality, we get a lot of delicious wiggle room in our life. And I have to say again, bring it full circle from the spiritual side of it. Rigidity, which I recently did a video about rigid people because I encounter a lot of them. Rigidity will cave your life in. People are going to mess up. Yes, you need to be wise and make good choices. But I'm telling you, I live by the saying, being flexible and kind, and life gives you perks. I didn't say flexible and naive and ridiculous. I said flexible, kind, wise. Life gives you perks. You got a goodie package. That goodie package will get bigger and bigger. So I hope some things I've said have made a difference for you. And thank you so much. I'll see you soon.